I am live. Ah, it's alive. This is frightening, but lovely. Hello and welcome to tonight's live stream. Very excited to say that tonight we are going live to Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. So if you know anyone who isn't on Facebook and would like to watch tonight's concert, you can send them a link. I'm going to drop the links to all of these live streams in the comments. That's the YouTube link there. And it's gone to Twitter as well. So YouTube is probably the easiest place for everyone to go. If anyone wants to come find this concert on Twitter, just head to twitter.com/elangfordmusic. Thank you all for coming. I hope you like my mermaid earrings. I'm pretty proud of them. So I'm going to start tonight's live stream with a song by Kathleen Turner because I have myself ready for it. So this is All Right by Me by Kathleen Turner. I'm really grateful to Kathleen for sending me the lyrics to this song and allowing me to do a cover of it. Let me know if you can hear everything. There's the guitar, nice and loud. A big thanks to Nathan O'Regan for helping me sound check earlier today and making sure that everything sounds nice. And to my friend Deirdre Carey for making sure that my talkback system is working so that we'll have no weird feedback situation happening with our gorgeous guests. Stay tuned until 9 o'clock. I have 4 incredible guests joining me. We've Niamh Farrell, Nóirín Lynch, Paddy Casey and Éabha McMahon all joining me from different parts of the country to sing me a song. So I'm very excited. Thanks, Philip. These are designed by Taryn DeVere. She's incredible. And she creates upcycled and really beautiful jewellery and often campaigns for very important and brilliant causes. Okay, so here's my first song. All the stones left unturned keep you up at night. All the bridges you have burned swallowed up your fight. Bitter words are biting you on the tongue. You see the stars going out one by one. Hold on. At the end of the day, all you need is someone to say you're all right by damage done, treasures broken by the ones you trust. Heads are lost, words are spoken, pictures left in dust. Bitter words are biting you on the you see the stars going out one by one. Hold on. At the end of the day, all you need is someone to say you're all right by me. Open your eyes, the light is right here. Open your eyes, the light is right here. At the end of the day, all you need is someone to say you're all right by me. At the end of the day, all you need is someone to say you're all right by me. So that is All Right By Me by Kathleen Turner, which is on her beautiful new album. Go and check her out. She's absolutely gorgeous. Philip, the drone sound it's a cello drone sample that's on YouTube. And the way the system works here is it allows me to play sounds from my laptop through my desk and into the system here. So you can hear what I'm hearing, which is, it's pretty nifty, I have to say. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Apologies if I'm a little bit nervous. This is my first time having my live stream go to Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, and so it's a bigger audience than I'm used to having, and a slightly different kind of a setup as well, so hopefully everything goes to plan. Now for something a little bit different, I'm going to do a song by the Franken Walters. Absolutely brilliant song. I got a chance to play this song for, what show is it? Oh God, Catherine Thomas was hosting. I think it was meant to be Ryan Tubridy hosting, or Ray Darcy. But anyway, myself and a couple of my friends got to go on the radio and play this song. So I hope you like my version of it. I learned the I learned the riff at some point, but I've totally forgotten it. So I'm just going to keep it still. I'm going to play the song. Hi, Anne-Marie. Thanks for joining over here. Delighted that you want to join in on the chat. Lovely to see you. So here is the Franken Walters with After All. After all, I really love you. After all that we've been through, I know that we fight and our love gets pushed to the side. Still it ends alright. After all, I really need you. Don't know how I'd live without you. Days they go by, you're always there at my side. Boy, I'm glad you're mine. There are times I get distracted, girl, by the ways and workings of this world. Yet I think of you as my life's shrine, and I'm glad that I'm yours and you're mine. When I'm far from home and lonely, and I think about my life, I think about you and the little things that you do, and I'm glad you're mine. There are times I get distracted, girl, by the ways and workings of this world. Yet I think of you as my life's shrine, and I'm glad that I'm yours and you're mine. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. mine. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. And I'm glad that after all you're I got the chance to share a lineup with Shane Casey, who is Mad Billy from The Young Offenders, and he's gas, he's brilliant crack, he's intense, and he's really funny. And Young Offenders is back on our tellies now. They're doing a rerun of it, so if you haven't watched it before, check it out. It's great fun, really, really good fun show. Hi Dana. Oh, hey Uta. Delighted that both of you are tuning in from Germany. This is lovely. So for anyone who's not sure what's going on, I have a screen here where I can see everything that's happening, all the comments across YouTube, Twitter and Facebook. So thank you all for tuning in. Really means a lot. You can share the link if you feel like it and let people know that this is happening tonight. We have 4 extraordinary guests. I'm going to introduce my first one soon enough, but I'm going to do a few songs first. I'm going to try my best not to absolutely tear through these songs because I'm a little jittery, in case you can't tell. So yeah, 4 guests tonight. The first guest is Éabha McMahon, formerly of Celtic Woman, and then we have Paddy Casey is up next. We have Nóirín Lynch, and we have Niamh Farrell joining us, and they're all joining us from all over the place, and they're all going to bring us a different flavour of Irish music. The theme tonight is Irish music, so you're going to be hearing a little bit of everything. All kinds of everything except for that song. I hope you're all enjoying. Thank you all for tuning in. So I couldn't do a set list of entirely Irish songs without the Corrs. So this is Runaway by the Corrs, which was the winner of the poll. When I asked which song by the Corrs people wanted to hear, this was the winner. So here we go. Say it's true, there's nothing like me and you, not alone, tell me you. I just realized I am absolutely tearing through these songs. Not alone, tell me you feel it too, and I would run away, I would run away. I would run away, I would run away with you, 'cause I have fallen in love with you. No, I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. Da, 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 da. Close the door and lay down upon the floor, and by candlelight make tea for me through the night, and I would run away, I would run away, yeah, I would run away, I would run away with you, 'cause I have fallen in love with you. No, I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. Da, 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 da. With you. I would run away, yeah. I would run away. I would run away with you, 'cause I have fallen in love with you. No, I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. Da 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 da. Yeah. It's one of those songs I know how to start singing, but it's really hard to know how to stop singing it. Kind of like spelling banana. You can start spelling it, but no, nobody else, just me. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. I'm fine. How are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had an okay week. Happy Friday. And thank you all for tuning in. That really means a lot. There is a PayPal link in the description for this video, wherever you're tuning in. So do please feel free to throw a few coins in the hat. Tonight we are raising funds for Aware, who are an incredible organisation that do work for people who are struggling right now with their mental health. And the organisation themselves are struggling because, of course, COVID-19, it's very hard for any organisations to run any kind of fundraising drives. So we're going to raise a few bob for them tonight, and we are also going to pay our artists, because artists deserve to be paid for their work. Sophia, I know, they're amazing. They're mermaid tails. I love them. So I am going to do one more song, if I stop choking on my own tongue. And then we're going to bring in our first guest. So I've learned this song on the piano, and I've been playing the shite out of it for the past while. Apologies for my language. I love it. This song always makes me happy. It has really positive, just the imagery in it is really beautiful, and it's got really positive memories for me. I've always associated this song with good things. It's called True Friends Never Part, and it's by Jerry Fish and the Mudbug Club. I was in the Tyrone Guthrie Centre for a beautiful few days just before lockdown happened, and I had the chance to play on a piano and break down my fear of playing the piano. So I learned to play this song. I'm not going to play it on the piano tonight. I'm going to play it on the guitar. I'm going to keep things simple because I've got you guys on my camera here. I can't be carrying my whole studio around with me. But here is True Friends Never Part. Actually, the headphones are actually just kind of distracting for me, to be honest. So do please drop a comment and let me know if the sound isn't great, because I can't hear myself now because I've got the headphones off. Day will break, stars will fall. There's always something you forget to say. Don't dismay. True friends never part. Time will pass, paths will stray. There's always someone who will break your heart. There's no point being cruel. True friends never part. We'll meet again, trust me, my friend. There's no harm in goodbye. Give me your glass, follow your heart, wipe that tear from your eye. Time makes amends, don't be afraid, you'll not let love pass you by. Remember this, true friends never part. Day will break, stars will fall. There's always something you forget to say. Don't dismay. True friends never part. We'll meet again, trust me, my friend. There's no harm in goodbye. Give me your glass, follow your heart, wipe that tear from your eye. Time makes amends, don't be afraid, you'll not let love pass you by. Remember this, true friends never part. Don't be afraid, you'll not let love pass you by. Remember this, true friends never part. And we are true friends, and we are true friends, and we are true friends. There was wild talk of my getting to play as part of Jerry Fish's beautiful stage at Electric Picnic this year, but unfortunately a lot of things are cancelled and a lot of things aren't happening, so c'est la vie. Next time, maybe. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my first guest. And I'm over the moon that this fabulous lady agreed to be part of tonight's live stream. She is going to treat us all to a beautiful rendition of a song from the folk repertoire, and she's joining us from sunny Galway. Hello, Éabha.
Hello.
Do we have you?
You have me?
Are you in the stream? You've been added to the stream, so.
Can you hear me?
Yay, there you are.
Hi. Thanks so much
yes.
for having me, Emma. Thanks so much.
It's so lovely to have you, Mrs. Thank you so much. I'm just going to add our lovely bar here so everyone can see who our guests are and that they're joining us and that it's brilliant. Hopefully folks will let me know if there's any issue with feedback, but I think I've sorted the issue now, so all is well. How has your day been since our sound check?
Lovely. It's so sunny here, which is gorgeous. So to actually get out and do a bit of sunbathing is so unusual in the West. So we're loving it. We're absolutely lapping it up. It's lovely.
Brilliant. Fantastic. How long are you? And you were just gone to Galway for your holidays, were you? Or
no, we're actually living here until July, and then we're moving back to Dublin. So I'm really making the most of it because we're near the sea here. So it's lovely. Like when we go back to Dublin, we'll be in town. So I'm making most of the sea air and everything. So
you're dead right. Yeah, absolutely. How is Galway I don't think I've had anyone on yet who's based in Galway, so I haven't heard too much about how Galway is coping. Because it's such a social place, like people are always
It
out there in the
is.
street. So
Yeah, you can really
how
feel
is it
it.
there?
You can really feel
Yeah.
it, and people are doing lovely things. Like we're in kind of an apartment complex, and different nights of the week, different people will come out on their balconies and play music. One guy did kind of a DJ set. I opened my window one day and played and sang a little bit, even though I was so nervous to do that.
Aw.
But yeah, there's a real sense of community spirit, and I think luckily here people have really been adhering to all the guidelines. So I think the numbers have really decreased here, so that's brilliant. But yeah, lovely sense of community spirit, and yeah.
That's great. That's so great to hear. Yeah, I haven't seen, I don't live in the city here in Limerick. I don't really get to see, and I don't like, I'm in the suburbs, but people seem to be looking after each other. And I think it's obviously it's a nightmare situation in many ways, but it is bringing people closer to their regards too.
Absolutely. And I have to tell you, Emma, my granny is a Limerick woman, so I'm part Limerick, and she's a big fan of yours as well. So I'll have to show her this afterwards.
Oh,
She
you're joking.
yeah, from Limerick City. Yeah.
That's so lovely. What was I going to ask you? So you were initially part of Celtic Woman, and now you've started doing your own solo thing. How did the solo thing come about, or kind of what prompted you? Obviously, you've got a fabulous voice and you've got an urge to write and create, but
That's exactly it.
How did you start on the solo?
So I've always wanted to do it, and I was so lucky that Celtic Woman came along when it did, and I have had the most amazing 5 years. But I suppose I've always been writing, and it's always been my plan someday to release original music. So this feels like the right time, and obviously with everything that's happened now, it's kind of put a stop to maybe plans. But I think you can always see the light in any situation, and I've just really taken it as a time to create and maybe give myself the time that I've never given myself before, it's actually, I'm trying to see all the positives in it, and it has been a great time to write and create, and I hope to have an album out soon. But what I'm going to do is, during this whole lockdown period, I'm going to maybe try and release a song every 2 weeks, because I think people really need music, and I think it's something that like keeps us all going. It's keeping me going anyway. So I've decided that that's the way I'm going to do it. So I'm changing my plans, but I'm just adjusting to what's going on, and I'm looking forward to doing that.
Brilliant. That's so gorgeous. I'm really like lucky that I had an album recorded before ever going into this lockdown, because I'm finding it so hard to write right now. So I definitely couldn't be as driven as you are with writing new material all the time and producing it. But that's really admirable and really gorgeous. So I can't wait to hear loads and loads of your stuff.
Oh, thanks so much. I think it's so important.
Oh, sorry. Say again.
I was going to say, I
think
think
a bit of a lag.
Say that, like, if you're feeling like you're not being creative, or that's okay too, because there are totally days that I wake up and I'm like, I'm not feeling it today. And I think that's important, because a lot of the time what we see online is like productivity, when actually behind the scenes we're all just doing our best, that way. So yeah.
Absolutely, you're dead right. Okay, well, yeah, I suppose like there's a lot of, you're dealing with a lot of emotional trauma for the situation that it is anyway, and trying to process that. So yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to tell, I try and practice what I preach, and like not feel bad when I'm telling everyone else to not feel bad, but I'm still like, oh no.
I know.
So this evening, for anyone that didn't tune into the sound check earlier on, you're going to be singing Bright Blue Rose. What I might do is I might let you take over the screen here and maybe talk a little bit about why you picked that song, and I'll let people enjoy your beautiful voice. Thanks so much, Éabha.
Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you.
Cheers.
So hi everyone, this is Bright Blue Rose by Jimmy McCarthy. It's a song that I picked. I've loved it for years, but I think it is appropriate at the moment. And I'm going to sing a little Irish bit in the middle. So one moment. I skimmed across black water without once submerging on to the banks of an urban morning. That hunger is the first light, much, much more than the mountains ever do. And she, like a ghost beside me, goes down these dolphin and he emerges unlearned and shaken heart. For she is the perfect creature, natural in every feature, and I am the geek with the outcome of storm. For all of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you find a very special hand. Ispäim me golin rala, Ispäim me golin akala, Snabiadu ignok no latte. Forget me not among the snow, it's always been and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. One bright blue rose outlives all those, 2,000 years and still it grows, to ponder his death and his life eternally. Margaret, thank you.
You go on, you good thing.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was
a big fan. I can't wait to watch the rest.
Oh, thanks so much, girl. I'll chat to you soon. Mind yourself.
Thanks so much. Stay safe, everyone. Bye, Slán.
Bye. Bye, Éabha. Thank you so much. So if you want to see more of what Éabha's getting up to musically, go follow her on Instagram. Her name is scrolling along the bottom of the screen here, and she's in all of the video descriptions. She is, as you can hear, a fabulous singer. There was a small little lag, but I don't think it affected the sound. It was absolutely beautiful. So go follow Éabha wherever you can. Be ready to hear her own original, incredible music. It's going to be a real treat for everyone. Alrighty, I've got a couple of tunes for you now. There's songs that I wouldn't really have ever gone near before, and I'm delighted to get a chance to share them now. So this is I'm following on in Éabha's footsteps, and I'm going to do a bit of a trad tune. Okay. I wish I was in Carrickfergus only for nights in Ballygran. I would swim over the deepest ocean only for nights in Ballygran. But the sea is wide and I cannot swim over, and nor have I the wings to fly. I wish I could find me a handsome boatman to ferry me over to my love and die. But in Kilkenny it is reported on marble stones, they're as black as ink. With gold and silver I would support her, but I'll sing no more now till I get a drink. For I'm drunk today, and I'm seldom sober, a handsome rover from town to town. Ah, but I'm sick now, my days are numbered. Come all you young men and lay me down. I wish I was in Carrickfergus, only for nights in Ballygran. I would swim over the deepest ocean, only for nights in Ballygran. But the sea is wide, and I cannot swim over, and nor have I the wings to fly. I wish I could find me a handsome boatman to ferry me over to my love and I. Hope it didn't blash the heads off you there now with the volume of that. All right, I'm going to do another little trad tune for you, and then I'm going to introduce our next very special guest, the brilliant Paddy Casey. I love this song, and I love Mary Black. I think she is one of the most extraordinary singers this country has ever produced. And this is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. So I'd never really listened or read the lyrics before properly. So it was a lovely opportunity this week to take a look at them. If life is a river and love, your heart is a boat, and just like a water baby born to float. And if life is a wild wind that blows way up on high, and your heart is Amelia dying to fly, heaven knows no frontiers, and I've seen heaven in your eyes. And if life is a barroom in which we must wait round the man with his fingers on the ivory gates, where we sing until dawn of our fears and our fates, and we stack all the dead men in self-addressed crates. In your eyes, faint as the singing of a lark, that somehow this black night feels warmer for the spark, warmer for the spark, to hold us till the day when fear will lose its grip, and heaven has its way. Heaven knows no frontiers, and I've seen heaven in your eyes. If your life is a rough bed of brambles and nails, and your spirit's a slave to man's whips and man's chains, where you thirst and you hunger for justice and right, and your heart is the pure flame of man's constant night. In your eyes, faint as the singing of a lark, that somehow this black night feels warmer for the spark, warmer for the spark, to hold us till the day when fear will lose its grip, and heaven has its way, and heaven has its way, and all will harmonize and know what's in our hearts. The dream will realize. Heaven knows no frontiers, and I've seen heaven in your eyes. Heaven knows no frontiers, and I've seen heaven in your eyes. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce I'm going to fail to speak my first language. I'm going to introduce you guys to our next guest, Mr. Paddy Casey, who is joining us from Kildare. And
Aha.
he is here. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
how are you?
Hi. Happy Christmas. How are you?
I'm not too bad, not too bad. I must ask, do you remember our first encounter?
I don't think so then. If you say it like that, no.
It's a funny story. So
Really?
you put up a post on, I gotta assume it was Facebook maybe, saying you were looking
Okay.
for a support act for a gig in Cork. Maybe it was Twitter, it could have been Twitter. And you
Aha.
asked people to send you videos or links to their work, basically. So I sent you on a really shitty YouTube link to one of my first ever original songs. And you dropped me a message, and it was the most unexpected message I'd ever gotten in my life.
You must have
asking
been
me
good
to come
then.
to Cork. I must not have been as shite as I thought I was.
You must have been, yes.
Yeah, so I got a private message from the famous Paddy Casey asking if I wanted to come and support you in Cork, which was...
I remember doing that all right. There was a couple of people that, yeah, there's a lot of talented people in this country. And you don't
There are,
realise
there
that until
certainly
you do
are.
something like that, actually.
Yeah,
Because I did
so
one for
true.
a video. I was trying to get a video made as well. And I did one for a video. And there was actually spectacular videos came back to me. Like really, really cool videos. So
Yeah,
that's what we
it's
came
really
on to
lovely when
talk
you
about.
put that kind of a shout out. Yeah,
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you about something. No, it was really nice because I was in.
But you didn't do it,
I
obviously,
was
did
during
you?
my. No, I wasn't in the end.
Yeah.
I did. I was doing my undergrad at the time, and I actually remember
What was
posting
this?
on Facebook after it. It was really funny because I couldn't drive. I still can't drive. I didn't have a car. Didn't have any way of getting to you. My family were away, and I was during my undergrad, and I was looking in the mirror at myself, beating myself up about being really shite. And then I get a phone call from famous Paddy Casey asking if I wanted to
Did
go
I
to
ring
Cork
you? Did I
to
actually call you?
support him.
I must have been driving, so I
yeah.
couldn't text.
And you offered to.
Yeah.
I think you were, yeah, because you were like, I'll come and collect you. I'll bring you up to Cork from Limerick to do the gig. And I was just like, no, I can't. But it was such a lovely boost. It was exactly the boost I needed at the time. I didn't think I
Cool.
was be a musician, and then you gave me such a lift. It was gorgeous.
Nice. That's better than the story. I thought
It
you
was
were
really,
going to
really
come
lovely.
out with. Whatever that was. I don't even want to hear that. So Aurelia told me to tell you that you have mermaids on your ears. So
I do. She's correct.
She is correct.
Tell Aurelia that I
Say
am
hello
very
to her,
grateful
actually.
for her
She's
pointing
listening,
that
I
out. Oh, hi Aurelia. Thank you for all your help with the music video.
She
was
did
so
help.
good.
Definitely help.
She did. She was brilliant. She did some beautiful dancing. So thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for being part of this sing-song.
Yes.
Really, really excited to have you here. What song are you going to do for us, and what
Well,
brought you to that decision?
I didn't know you wanted a cover, but I do have some covers like that. I would have learned something. It's not your fault. It's my
Whatever.
fault.
I think everyone will be. Niamh Farrell just
posted.
posted there saying to do Sweet Suburban Sky. So if you want to do that,
Oh,
or if you want to do one of your new songs.
No one's happy. I don't want to add to it. I could do like a Tin Lizzy song, but it's a long time since I did it. So it'd be a dodgy version, you know.
Do whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to do one of your new ones, I'm sure everyone would love to
Well, I
hear
was
it.
going to do one of my new ones. That's what I was kind of prepared
Do,
for.
please. That'd be fabulous.
Yeah. Are we
Go for
talking?
it.
We talking more?
No, I'll give you the screen to yourself. I'll hand it over to you.
All right. Well, thanks for having us.
All right. Thanks.
I don't know. Will I
Thanks
see you
so
again?
much. It was really lovely to have you.
I don't know.
We'll chat very briefly after your
Okay.
song, but that'll be
All
it.
right. Cool. All right. This is a new song. Anyone who's been on the other couple of little live bits up there has probably heard it. This is a song called "This World Is Stranger." There are some people say we've never been up to the moon. Yeah. What difference does that make? That thing has no gravity, or if it's old technology, someone left for us to see. What difference does that really make to me? There are some people who say that government fail life. Well, it's a surprise. I mean, there's no first mistake. Trusted them in the first place, and promises they might make them. I mean, for goodness sake, didn't really think that they were going to try. Hold on, go grab your coat and shoes now. Hold on, wait till you hear the news now. Hold on, this world is stranger than you might. Hold on, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet now. Hold on. And it's just as you suspected. Hold on. Now take a look around and you will see. This world is stranger than you might believe. There are some. That's not the word. And I think it's fun to be just a little paranoid, maybe just a little naive. You know, I think it's lazy when people say you're crazy just cause you don't agree with this reality. And I think it's fun a look around and you will see this world is stranger than I believe. Hold on, you grab your coat and shoes now. Hold on, wait till you hear the news now. Hold on, take a look around and you will see. Hold on, you ain't seen nothing now. Hold on, let's just stay suspected. Hold on, now take a look around and you will see this world is stranger than I believe. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, tough fuck, let you. That was brilliant.
Could you hear it?
Yeah, it was
These
great. It was
headphones are
fabulous.
mental.
I know. They're a bit of work to
Once it
maneuver.
was fabulous, but
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. My God. Not as fabulous as my earrings, but very fabulous.
it's so weird doing this.
Um,
Do you find
what
it
you-
weird singing to yourself?
Oh
No,
yeah,
we
no,
were-
it's very strange. Absolutely,
Okay,
yeah.
good, good.
It's very disconcerting not having an actual live reaction happening. I'm quite lucky because I
You
have
can't
like a
smell. There's no
sidebar
smell
here.
of people. You know,
Exactly. You can't absorb
Smell
the
a drink.
pheromones.
smell of fear. You can't
Yeah.
smell the fear off the front row.
Exactly.
You know,
You don't know who you're going. Well, especially at my gigs, I tend to pick on people, so there's an extra level of fear at my gigs, I would say.
they pay extra for
and
that.
I think so. I would. Come here and tell me this and tell me no more. Are you going to be releasing that on a new album or on an EP, or what's the plan with
Yes,
that?
I finished my new album, but I don't know what to be doing with it right now, to be honest with you. So, I don't know if there's anywhere to put it. I expect to put it online. That's it for now, isn't it? It's I don't know how long this
Yeah,
is
it's what a
gonna
lot of
be.
people are doing, just Bandcamp.
Bandcamp,
Yeah, I
okay.
know. It's very hard to, yeah.
I really want to do
it
the
is hard
physical thing
to
though,
know.
because Sophie's after doing Sophie, who did the video, which is after doing a really nice cover, and I don't want to waste it by putting it online, So
Yeah.
I'll do something physical, but maybe the physical thing will be next year or something like that,
The artwork is the beautiful whale, is it?
Bits of it are behind me when she was working on it. So, the whale is part of it. Yeah, it's just loads of different stuff actually. So she's getting more time on this thing than I am. It's called Sophie.
It's the Sophie show. Yeah,
show.
I know what you mean.
We could have her
a
come
hard
in
one
and do a
to.
dance if she's.
She's
probably
more than
listening
welcome.
in the other room. Okay.
She is. She's commenting away here.
Is she? What is she saying? I can't see it
she
because
just-
I'm too far away, I think.
She just said
I'll have a look
Aurelia
at that.
was pressing all her reaction buttons and
Okay.
something else. I can't remember what she said.
She's gone. She's packing her bags, is she?
I guess, yeah. Sorry, this is how I break it to you.
So, what do you want to talk about? Are we done? Fine.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
shit
done.
at
We're
maths.
good.
Don't ask me any maths questions.
No, you're grand. You're fine. You're off the hook. That was
Conspiracy, I like
perfect.
conspiracy stuff, but no one wants to talk
What's
about
your
that.
favorite conspiracy at the moment?
At the minute, God, I'm a bit off at the minute. I haven't really been following.
There's so
latest
many
ones.
good ones right now.
Is there what have you got?
There's the ones about the virus being man-made and
The virus ones I haven't been keeping up with at all.
they're so interesting.
I've been dodging it online because it's too depressing. I don't really want to look, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I check the numbers every day or two. But you end up in a bad humor after it. And what's the point in putting yourself in a bad humor?
I know, I'm the exact same.
I like the alien stuff. I'm big into the alien stuff.
So you love
doesn't have
that
to be true,
NASA
it's just
released,
fun.
but you love that NASA
I see.
released actual UFO footage.
I didn't see that. I saw somebody say something about it, but I didn't actually see the footage. So
Yeah.
is that any
yeah,
good?
They released. It could be anything, like, but it was released it was released as classified information about a decade ago, and they recently declassified it just to clear up that it is legitimate footage, but they don't know what it is. So
yeah, so I think I figured it out. Either there is aliens and they've been here, or ancient man is a lot brainier than we think he was, or else he's been around a lot longer than we think he was. So I think that's the gist of it, you know. Anyway,
yeah, I'd be of the theory that we're not intelligent enough to actually be able to perceive a different life form.
Really?
We don't have the sense for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're brainy enough, actually, believe it or not. We don't let on, like we hide it very well sometimes. But yeah, I think we have deep instincts that we don't really tune into most of the time, you know. But they're still there.
I think that's what I'm. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, we have like senses and intuitions and instincts that we can't tune into. But if we were trained to tune into it, we could possibly perceive of things that are around us. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway. I'm going to leave you off and get on with the show. And thank you so much for joining us. I really, really do appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for having us. Thank you. Bye bye.
Give all the gang there loads of hugs for me. Bye.
I will. Bye bye.
Bye. So that certainly wasn't the conversation I expected to be having tonight. But there you go, Paddy Casey. What a man. What a man. All right. Speaking of, I am going to play a song by Paddy Casey now. I asked him not to play this song so that I could play it because I really love it. So here is "Addicted to Company" by Paddy Casey. I'd like to tell you, but I haven't quite worked it out yet. Don't want this story to be one that we'll ever forget. I'd love to tell you, but it might be no business of mine. Too busy looking, I never really see the signs. Maybe I'm just addicted to company and our love. Places to go and people to see, and that's alright. It's enough for tonight. That's alright, yeah. It's enough for tonight. Know all about tragedy and confusion, and I don't wanna ask you to say love's an illusion. I'm just telling you stories that deep belong in your head. I think I'd rather just watch you dance instead. And maybe I'm just addicted to company and our love. Places to go and people to see, and that's alright. It's enough for tonight. That's alright, yeah. It's enough for tonight. And baby, what are you looking for? Baby, what's inside that door? And baby, what are you looking for? Baby, what's inside that door? If there's something you're not sure of, if you're looking for a sign, waiting for somebody to throw your heart a line, or a quick and easy answer in a dark, uneasy time, baby, that's alright. It's enough for tonight, yeah, and that's alright. It's enough for tonight. And baby, what are you looking for? And baby, what's inside that door? And baby, what are you looking for? And baby, what's inside that door? And baby, what are you looking for? Won't you come here? What's inside that door? I'm really glad he didn't play that song himself because I really wanted to play it. Paddy Casey giving out to himself for doing a bit of a Marvin Gaye rip-off. Love it. Love it. All right, I'm gonna play you guys another song. This has been so much fun. Thank you all so much for being part of tonight. This has been lovely. My face hurts from smiling. I'm going to play Lisa Hannigan's song now, while I'm on the topic of current, exemplary, brilliant songwriters. Someone requested The Seduction of Eve. That's so nice. Thank you, guys. That's really lovely. I might get around to playing one of my own songs at some point. Walking round Chicago, I have smuggled you as cargo, though you are far away unknowing. By the time we get to Salt Lake, I have packed you in my suitcase. I'm the creases from my own remembering. She said, bird, oh, why? I said, bird, oh, why? We wound our way to Texas, where I summoned remote hexes and sent them across dust and oceans. In Phoenix, Arizona, I had a notion I might phone you, but there it lived and died an ocean. She said, bird, oh, why? I said, bird, oh, why? Oh, my satellite, oh, my passenger. We came upon Ohio. I have you chewed on like a biro. You are a sum I am no closer to deciphering. We came to Minneapolis, all fizzy blood and twitchy fists. I buried you in a day of snowing. She said, bird, oh, why? I said, bird, oh, why? I've skipped a couple of songs from my set list because time was running tight and short, and now I can go back to them. I think it would be a shame not to. So I'm going to play a song now by the Horselips called Trouble with a Capital T. I hope you're all enjoying tonight. I hope you are all doing well. And thank you again for tuning in. Paddy, I haven't done Mariana yet. I might do Mariana actually in a while. See how we go. High on the mountain stands a boat, but are they gods or real folk? We can't see the fire, but we smell the smoke. Who'll take the plow, who'll be the yoke? Night after night, I don't believe we are the ones you won't deceive. Not a thing will you achieve, 'cause we belong and we won't leave. Trouble, trouble, I try to chase trouble, but it's chasing me. Trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital T. Lay down your silver and your gold. I'm a man who can't be sold. Even when my heart grows cold, I curse you, we will strike a hold. The waves are running much too high. It's got so dark, can't see the sky. But a change is coming by and by. A time to love, a time to cry. Trouble, trouble, I try to chase trouble, but it's chasing me. Trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital T. Trouble, trouble, I try to chase trouble, but it's chasing me. Trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital T. Been so long away from home, I almost made this place my own. Now it seems I'll soon be gone, moving on and all alone. High on the mountain stands a boat, but are they gods or real folk? You can't see the fire, but we smell the smoke. Who'll take the plow, who'll be the yoke? Trouble, trouble, try to chase trouble, but it's chasing me. Trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital T. Trouble, trouble, try to chase trouble, but it's chasing me. Trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital T. Yeah. I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. 8:15, so we are nearly at our next fabulous guest, which is exciting. I'm going to do, actually I should probably check in and see if you guys have any requests or questions or anything interesting like that. Horselips, yeah, Breda, oh my God. Such a great group, great song. One of the lads from the Horselips is based in Limerick now and plays in Limerick quite a bit. So I'm going to do one more song and then I'm going to bring in our next guest, Nóirín Lynch. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a song by Jack Lukeman, Jack L. anyone a Jack L fan. I'm really loving getting a chance to celebrate some of my favourite Irish musicians and songwriters, actually. This has been great crack. The sunshine fills the island. All is calm across the bay. I can hear the children laughing down the streets we used to play. Oh, the girls, they all adored you. Everybody sang your name till something deep destroyed you. Oh, yeah. Now it's up to you to change. Remember that summer evening when we stole your father's car. You said, hey boys, I'm leaving. But you didn't get too far. You had this way of talking, oh yeah. You said, I'm gonna be a star. Come on, Georgie boy, why don't you stand up and fight? Be it winter, summer, or the spring, or the fall, you're just hanging there. Tear the picture off the wall. Come on, Georgie boy, why don't you wake up, take flight? Be it winter, summer, I can still hear you call. You gotta stand this way, believe in yourself. You can, oh yes you can. Come on, Georgie boy, why don't you come home, Georgie boy? The bees are humming, the birds are singing. Take a step, get out of bed. Wake up, boy, use your head. Come on, Georgie boy. I have had the chance to tour considerably with Jack Lukeman at this stage, and it has always been a pleasure working with him. Jack is a gent. He is a fabulous songwriter, a brilliant performer. If you ever get a chance to go see him live, do. He's absolutely amazing. And that one was especially for Jane, who is isolating at the moment and is feeling the pinch of that. I wanted to throw a Jack Lukeman song in there for Jane and for Anne Hochter, and for all of the fans of Jack Lukeman who have welcomed me with open arms every time I've opened a show for him. It's meant the world to get such a beautiful, warm reaction as a support act, and it really helps. So thank you. Okay, I am going to introduce our next special guest, the fabulous Nóirín Lynch, who is a songwriter and... Oh, I'll turn my reverb off so that I'm not reverbing all over her track. A songwriter, a facilitator, a storyteller, a ride. So here is Nóirín.
Which way am I to go? This way? Hi! Good to see you. How are you?
Oh, and you look absolutely
really enjoy it.
gorgeous.
Thanks. I put a colour in my hair for the night and it's a little bit bright in the light, lads, so I thought I better put earrings on to take away.
I love it. It really suits you. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's great. I like a bit of colour. It was getting very stripy there for a while now, so I feel back to myself.
I'm the same.
I'm really enjoying
very
this,
used
It's great fun.
Oh, thanks so much, Nóirín. Cheers.
Lovely
Really
music.
appreciate that. So how are you getting on in Dublin? How are things in Glasnevin?
Great. I'm in Glasnevin. Like I have a house in Clare. I go up and down to most weekends, so I decided it was easier for work to stay here rather than try and work from Clare. But it's worked well because we're doing plenty, we're busy, and then the weekends still feel like weekends, which is nice. It kind of takes away that sense of the length of all the time, you know. But one of the gas things is I've discovered Zoom and I spend my time on singing sessions or storyteller sessions. There's just loads going on. You could spend your time actually just tapping from one place to the other, hearing music, and people are really generous sharing music, which is nice, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, you're dead right. I'm the very same. I'm finding I'm kind of getting involved in a lot more stuff and actually meeting a lot more musicians and working with a lot more musicians now than ever before.
Yeah, it's great when you can. I mean, that's what it's all about. And it's just really to mind each other when we're doing that, you know?
This is it, exactly. Yeah, and making sure that I think the nice thing with this sing song is it's very inclusive, and everyone joining in the comments is enjoying hearing something they know and hearing something they love, and especially with Irish music, it's quite universal. Like our folk repertoire is pretty known worldwide. So
Yeah,
it was
we're loud.
such a delight that you were able to join us and share some of that with our
Thanks for
listeners.
the invitation. It's nice to be invited. It's just one of those nice moments I went, oh yeah, that's something really nice now I wouldn't normally do. So thanks. It's a great link.
Brilliant.
You.
Okay, so our audio a little bit off here for chatting, which is not the end of the world. It's a-okay. But I'm going to hand it over to you now to take it over and sing your beautiful. Explain to people what you're doing and why you picked it as well. Thanks, Nóirín.
Thanks a million. You're great, Emma. Fair play. Thanks, everyone. I know I'm talking to a whole world out there, but for me, I'm just in my little flat in Glasnevin, and because I'm in Dublin, not in Clare where I usually am, and Emma mentioned sing song, I thought let's just take a song everybody knows and sing it, and then you can all join in at home, because I don't think there's a Dublin or an Irish person who doesn't know this song. And I'd say most people around the world know it from hearing it in Irish pubs, but usually what happens is it gets sung really fast and really loud. It's kind of an anthem of Dublin, but I'm going to sing it in the old style that when I heard it from Frank Hart, we sang it. So it's Molly Malone. Join in the chorus. The hope is that singing it a bit slower, you almost have the sense of this woman who they reckon if she existed, probably died about 1697 and was a fishmonger, walked the streets and would call out, cockles and mussels for sale. So if you know the song, join in. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. As she wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. They both wheeled their barrows through the straits broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Last time. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Of Limerick.
You!
Now,
That was
it's a different
savage.
version of a well-known song.
That was absolutely gorgeous, and everyone's commenting here saying how much they loved it. That's absolutely beautiful, Nóirín. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Well, the country is full of singing sessions. That's the thing I meant to say. I forgot to say. All around the country, there's people involved in singing sessions. Like tonight, I'm going to go on later on to Angoline in Dublin and join 100 people on Facebook, on Zoom, and do sing songs. So there's loads of people singing, pulling out. And sometimes we don't sing these songs. I'm so delighted you're doing tonight. The variety of songs. Like I'm just dying to get my guitar down now for half an hour after this and kind of play a couple of things you reminded me of and go, oh my God, I haven't sang that Mary Black one in ages, or I must look up, you know. It's really great to kind of pull out songs like this. So thanks a million.
Absolutely. No, it's great crack. The fun thing every week is there's a new theme, so it's a different parameter every week, but it's opening up a whole world of songs. Next week I think we're doing soul. The following week is songs our parents loved. So it's it's all kinds. It's a real mix of stuff. So thank you so much for sharing that. Where did you learn that version of it, or was it that the version you
Frank Hart, the very famous song collector in Dublin. Frank Hart, he's died a couple of years back, but if you Google him at all, you'll find him. And he collected thousands of songs all over the country. And he used to sing, that was one of the songs he sang. And people asked him why. I was just checking out during the week before I sang it. I looked back up my facts. And he said, it's really important just to sing songs you love, because sometimes we get into performance or into perfection or into passing on the song properly. But actually, people loved a song and sang it for their kids. And then their kids sang it. And so you're doing songs our parents love. That's perfect. That's what it's about. And that's how songs go into the tradition. Folk songs, like, really are just songs of the people, whatever style, or just once they're the people songs, they're real.
Absolutely.
So thanks a million. I really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you for sharing it. And if folks want to find out about all those singing sessions, should they just check your Facebook page?
Probably, I'll actually stick something up now. Seeing as after talking about it, I'll stick something up in the next while so people can find it. But thanks a million. Fair play to you, Emma.
Thank you so much, Nóirín. I'll chat to you soon. Thank you.
Chat to you
Mind
soon.
yourself.
Bye, girl.
Bye. Is she not only gorgeous? Isn't that fabulous? I love that. So Phelan McCarthy is where her version of Cockles and Mussels or Molly Malone came from, and he's a song collector from Dublin. If you want to find out more about the singing sessions that Nóirín is part of and runs, Nóirín, you might throw an owl comment into the comments on Facebook and let people know where they can find you on Facebook, and if you have any links to tonight's song sessions, you can throw them into the comments as well, and people can find it there. Anyone who's over on Twitter and YouTube, I'll try and throw those links across to you over there as well. All right, I'm going to do another song and then I'm going to hand you over to my final guest. I don't want to be keeping her waiting all night. So what am I going to do? Following that now, I want to stay on the tradition. But I also, do you know what I want to do is I want to celebrate another incredible female musician. So I'm going to do a song now by Maura O'Connell called Summerfly. I love this song, and I know a lot of other people do as well, because I've had it requested about 1 million times since I've started doing these sing songs. So I'm gonna do this song for you. Do sing along if you know it. It's such a good song. Okay. Try and take it nice and slow. In another younger day, I could dream the time away in the universe inside my room, and the world was really mine from June until September. And if it wasn't really so, well, I was lucky not to know, and I was lucky not to wonder why, 'cause the summertime is all that I remember. Summer fly was buzzing every night when I was young, in the gentle world my childlike senses knew. When the world was just my cousin and the wind was just a tone in the noise my lonely moments listen to. And I look at me today and the dreams have gone away, and I'm where I never thought I would be, seeing things I never thought I would see happen to me. And I lay awake at night while the darkness turns to light, hearing voices calling out my name, droning over and again the same message to me. Crying, who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes up at night to pull you in? Well, it don't matter, he'll just make you lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. Crying, who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes up at night to pull you in? Well, it don't matter, you'll just make her lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. Who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes up at night to pull you in? Well, it don't matter, you'll just make her lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. Woman's Heart. What an album. What a bunch of incredible women singing together and making incredible music. All right, I'm going to introduce you guys to another guest as the time is ticking on, and I think it's important you meet this brilliant woman. This is none other than Niamh Farrell. The ridiest of the rides. Hello, how are you doing?
Stop the lights, will you? Hey.
Hear your answers, that'd be important.
Yeah.
Here we are. Sorry. I love the red top, it's beautiful on you.
Thank you.
Red ya colour, girl.
Thanks.
I saw on Instagram this week that you decided to just do your own hair.
I did, yeah. Well, Darren cut it, and he's done a pretty good job, I may say so myself. And so and then I got like a box bleach dye in the post and just done it myself.
Excellent. I know a lot of people are kind of getting to that point where they're like, should I just feckin' do it myself?
I know.
So
I was actually really prepared to shave it all off if it went wrong and do a Sinead O'Connor on it. So I was ready for that, like, you know, so that might happen yet.
It's very tempting. I had a moment in the past week where I was like, I could just get a clippers. I could just do it.
Shave it all off.
I have a lovely arrangement with a local hairdresser, and I think that lovely arrangement would be over when this lockdown is finished if I shaved my head.
If you shaved your head, yeah, it would. yeah. Just bear with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. So come here to me. How are you getting on there? How is life in your part of the country?
I'm grand. I'm up in Carrickfergus in Monaghan, and big shout out to all the boys watching. And I was like grand, just staying in, doing what I have to do. You know what I mean? Staying in the house and going out on our walks and stuff like that, and just finding things to do, like doing bits of recordings and things like that, learning a lot of tunes on the guitar and trying to get my guitar playing better. Like I'm the kind of person that tends to get very nervous playing guitar around people unless I'm drunk, and then you can't shut me up.
It's like me with Spanish.
It's like that's what happens. So I'm kind of trying to get, like, I always had a fear of bar chords. Anytime I looked up a song that I really wanted to play and I had a bar chord in it, I'd immediately just go, no, I can't do that. So I'm getting better. I'm getting there.
I saw Roisin Ingle, a journalist, tweeting something very similar in the past couple of weeks, just saying, she's had a chronic fear of playing an instrument just because of that exact same thing.
Yeah.
So you're not alone in that. And
no,
I spent
definitely
up until,
not.
I think it was maybe 2 years ago, I just wouldn't go near bar chords myself. And then suddenly everything I wrote was in bar chords because I figured out a way of doing them without hurting my hands. So
yeah, because I have like tiny little hands. And acoustic guitars are always huge, like, so.
Yeah, I have stumpy little fingers. They're not designed for...
I don't have those lovely long piano player hands that people have. No.
Every time I see someone who's like really good guitarist or keys player, I'm like, you've obviously had finger extensions. Come on.
Come on. You've had the operations.
Everyone knows. Don't lie to us.
Yeah.
So, Niamh, you're going to sing us a song by Fionn Regan.
Yes. I'm going to do Dogwood Blossom. The first time I actually heard this song was do you remember the program This Is England, I think it was called? And there was like the big finale of that show, and it was in the finale, and I went, hold on a second, what is this song? And I completely fell in love with it. And then I was watching Normal People on Tuesday, and it was in a scene in Normal People. I was like, oh, class. It's such a beautiful song, and the lyrics are so amazing. I love it so much.
Yeah, it is. It's I think all of Fionn Regan's stuff is so evocative, and his guitar style is so distinctive and gorgeous. But I think what's really special when you have a song like that, especially when someone of a different gender sings it, it creates a different flavour on it and makes it something really special in its own right. So I'm very excited to hear you.
I can't play the guitar like Fionn Regan can play the guitar now, just as a disclaimer, like.
Girl, preach. That is totally fine.
God.
I'm excited to hear it. Thank you so much for sharing it with us tonight.
Thank you.
I'm going to hand the screen over to you, and I'll chat to you after.
Nice one. Thanks, Emma. Hi, everybody. I think I'm live now and you can all hear me. So I'm going to probably take one of my headphones out just so I can hear myself singing. As Emma said, I'm all tangled in my wire now. This is a song called Dogwood Blossom by Fionn Regan. And I would say it's probably my favourite song by him. And the lyrics are just absolutely beautiful. So, here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Keep climbing into my head without knocking, and you fix yourself there like a mapping on this ghost of a street where I'm living. I'm in a chrysalis and I'm snowed in. Darling, darling, that dam's gonna give. It's inevitable, the way that you live. Bottles in brown paper and a mouth that slurs all the shit that it stirs. Let that dogwood blossom. There'll be hell to pay in heaven for you take every stray home. What happens when you're in too deep to break? Loneliness keeps you constantly awake. What happens when the passage of time appears? You see yourself as a child and it brings you to tears. Say that you're troubled and you always have been uncomfortable in your own skin. So you contemplate the river bed. Turn off the dark thoughts in your head. Darling, darling, that dam's gonna give. It's inevitable, the way that you live. Bottles in brown paper and a mouth that slurs all the shit that it stirs. Let that dogwood blossom. There'll be hell to pay in heaven for you take every stray home.
That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I was sitting here at home harmonizing away. I didn't
Oh,
want it to
class.
end. Sorry for the delay.
I'll definitely, we'll have to do something with that, me and you.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Please,
Class.
that would be savage.
Yeah.
I've just seen Roisin O'Reilly there commenting in the comment section.
Oh, did she?
Hello,
What did she
Mrs.
say?
Yeah, she said. Let me
I've
scroll
lost
up.
you now.
Let me
Hold on.
find her
Where
again.
did you go? There you are.
Two absolute babes.
Oh, babes.
What a gal. What a gal.
I miss everybody so much. It's too much sometimes.
I know, it's
Yeah,
really, really
it
hard.
gets very overwhelming, doesn't it, when you're kind of in touch with your friends and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, it just makes you realize how much you miss everybody. Yeah.
It feels a bit strange for me. It feels like, because thankfully, I don't know many people who've been personally affected by this.
Oh yeah,
So
me too.
It all feels a bit abstract and out there and surreal.
Yeah.
So not being able to see people you love and give people hugs and just go to a pub all rhymes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not.
But yeah, it just all feels really strange. But this is a really nice
does.
way of connecting with everyone, and
It's great.
I'm really grateful to you
I want to say fair play to you, Emma, because like you're doing a stellar job of keeping people entertained at home. So massive boola-bus for you. You're fabulous. Well done.
I haven't heard applause in so long.
I'll give you an applause for a tenner.
Like. Oh my God!
Start charging for applauses.
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus
God.
Christ! I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going to leave you off. Thank you so much for joining us, Niamh.
Thanks for having me, Emma. Thank you so much, deadly. Thanks for having me.
Big hugs to the guys there.
Big hugs to you.
Bye.
Bye.
What a beauty. What a beauty and what a singer. That was a gorgeous job of Fionn Regan's Dogwood Blossom. Fionn, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed that version. As Niamh said, she's really kind of slow to play guitar in front of people, which is mad because she plays so beautifully and really sensitively and gorgeous. So hopefully we see lots more of Niamh playing songs on the internet. That'd be great. Okay, I'm gonna play you guys a little. I've got a few songs now that I'm going to play for you, and I'm actually excited about all of them. I don't know which one to do first. So let me just take a look at my list. I really can't thank you all enough for joining in tonight as well. It really means a lot. Tonight, there's a PayPal link in all of the descriptions up there, and with that PayPal link, it's a €4 recommended donation. Hello, Ray. Thanks for joining from Ballyheigan, Kerry. What a beautiful place. So there's a €4 recommended donation to join in, and that money is going to pay the artists for their work in preparing their songs for tonight, and anything after I've paid the artists is going to go to Aware, who are an incredible organisation. There's a real thing at the moment of people being asked to do stuff for charity and artists being asked to be part of charity events and charity recordings and streams and stuff. And it's beautiful and it's gorgeous to be able to use your talents and your energy to give back to people. But people still need to make a living as well. So thank you to everyone who's chipped in tonight and helped us reach our target, I think. Last I checked, we were close enough. So so I think we're probably there at this stage. Thank you all so much for sharing the link and for getting the word out there. It means a lot. All right, I'm going to play you guys this beautiful folk song, which I love. My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. And she stepped away from me and moved through the fair. And fondly I watched her move here and move there. And then she turned homeward with one star awake, like the swan in the evening swam over the lake. The people were saying no two e'er were wed, but one had a sorrow that never was said. And I smiled as she passed me with her goods and her gear, and that was the last that I saw of my dear. Last night she came to me, my dead love came in, so softly she came that her feet made no din. As she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. It will not be long, love, till our wedding day. So I'm going to do another song now by another one of my favourite singers, who I've had the chance to share a stage with a few times. She is the embodiment of cool. She's ageless. She is so cool and kind and talented. This is A Wonderful Thing by Leslie Dowdall, and it was recommended to me by Seamus Ryan, who is probably, one of my favourite Limerick people. He writes for the local paper, and he's been part of my life for a long time. And when he recommended this song, he said he felt that this song was written for me to cover, which I thought was a huge compliment. I'm actually going to tag Leslie into this post because she wanted me to tag her in when I was doing it. So if anyone's in contact with her, you might drop her a line. Turn down this thing. Tag in Leslie Dowdall. How do I do it? My phone's not letting me tag her. This is very sad. I'll send it to her after. It'll be great. So this is Wonderful Thing by Leslie Dowdall. Come closer and stand by me, and we shall be free. Stick by me and then guide me and lead me through. 'Cause I want to and I need to be right by your side. Stand guide me and then guide me wherever I roam. You are my wonderful thing. You are my wonderful thing. Can you hear me calling out calling out your name? Can't you see that I am falling and I don't know what to say? 'Cause you are the brightest star that I have ever seen, that finds me, that guides me wherever I roam. You are my wonderful thing. 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 Watch the sunrise in the big blue, see it shine right through. I long to embrace you, can't escape you, can you feel it too? 'Cause you are the brightest star that I have ever seen, that blinds me, that guides me wherever I roam. You are my wonderful thing. 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 Come closer and stand by me, and we shall be free. Stick by me and then guide me and lead me through. You are my wonderful thing. You are my wonderful we shall be free. Ah, Leslie, what a dame. What a dame. What ad was that song in? That was in an ad on Irish TV for years, and I can't remember what ad it was. Was it like Kerrygold or Fáilte Ireland or something? Great song. I've only got a couple more songs for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for being part of tonight. It honestly, obviously, wouldn't have been the same without you. So thank you. All right. The next one I'm going to do is, considering yesterday was his birthday, this is in honour of one of the kings of Ireland, Christy Moore. This is Ride On, and I'm going to dedicate this one to my boyfriend Kennedy as well, and to a couple of fabulous people that we met when we were in Huanchaco in Peru years and years ago. We were backpacking around Peru, and we did this song on the terrace of a hostel, an Irish hostel in Peru. True, you ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing 6 feet 1 or 2 with eyes wild and green. You ride that horse so well, hands light to the touch. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Wanted to. When you ride into the night without a trace behind, run your claw along my gut one last time. Turn to face the empty space where you used to lie, and look for the spark to light the night through a teardrop in my eye. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Hope you enjoyed that. My mother used to sit outside Christy Moore's window when he lived in. I'm sure she'll comment and let me know where it was that he was living. But herself and her pals used to sit outside his window while he played guitar inside. He was working in the bank, and she used to stalk him slightly, like a big weirdo. And now I'm good pals with Christy's brother and sister, which is quite nice. I'm pals with Anne Ryn, who's an incredible songwriter and a gorgeous woman, and Luca Bloom, of course, two brilliant people. It's kind of mad to be pals with people who I've grown up having as musical heroes, I suppose. Very strange. All right, I've got a mere song or two left for you. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to play, what am I going to play? There was a couple of options. Is there anything I left out that was important that I had to include? No. Okay, I'm going to finish on this one. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this one brings you a little bit of peace. I love this song. I think it's just one of the most beautiful songs to come out of Ireland in a very long time. It's by a band called The Gloaming. Well, it's not. The song itself isn't by them, but this version of it is by them. So I'm going to let you mellow out for this one now. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to my guests, Niamh Farrell, Nóirín Lynch, Éabha McMahon and Paddy Casey, all of whom gave their time and their talents and their energy to be here with us tonight and to share a bit of entertainment and to share their energy. That was really special. So this is a song called Saura Saura, and I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're doing okay, and if you're not doing okay, I hope you believe that tomorrow can be better. So that was Saura Saura, an old Irish folk song. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have an incredible lineup yet again coming up next week and the week after. Absolutely thrilled to announce that Fiachna O'Brien is going to join us next week for the live stream. I've also got Amanda St. John and Pearl Natasha. So some really beautiful musicians. One more to be confirmed. And next week's sing song is going to be in aid of Autism and Asperger's Awareness and Advocacy Group, As I Am, who do really beautiful work to support people on the autism spectrum. So do tune in again next week. Let your friends know. We're going to be across all platforms, Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. So stay tuned and keep singing. Mind yourselves. Thanks for tuning in and hope to see you all again soon.